This morning we are moving places, we're not going far. We found a place about 5-minute walk from here that is the same price, but is a bit more private and has a little pool. So we thought, you know what, let's just go for the pool because the sun has been out a lot more the last week. It's been beautiful and we don't have time to go to the beach every day because we're working, so we thought it could be nice to have a little pool for the days we're working and don't have time to go to the beach, to have a bit of a splash when it's really hot, or even like have a little outdoor area. Anyway, enough yapping. I have half an hour to pack all this mess. Let's do it. Also, I was showing them to you in my packing vlog, but these things are a game changer. When you arrive to your accommodation, you just remove them from your bag, open them, take whatever you need, and then it just makes packing, unpacking very easy. Just us being little snails carrying our homes on our backs. We just arrived and it is quite a lot nicer. Let me show you. A little bath, why not? Little sunbeds. We have a little table to do some work and eating. And then inside is pretty basic. We have little living room, little kitchen. But wait, we have some little robes in like traditional fabric. They're so beautiful. But the big plus is the outdoor area. That little area is just gonna be a game changer. Pretty good place to be spending our last days in Lombok, I think. I put my new little sarong on and we've just ordered some food because we thought that we were pretty good here instead of going and eat out. I got a nice looking falafel salad, some little grilled cheese to share, and Finn got a little falafel wrap. So excited, that looks very yummy. That's us for lunch. I think after that probably gonna stay here, do some work, and then this afternoon we have something kind of exciting. We're gonna try for the first time a sound bath, which I've never done and I've always been quite curious to try, so quite excited. But first let's have some lunch. Okay, so we're about to go for the sound bath. I've never done it before, but I have a vague idea on what to expect. I think it's like a meditation with someone guiding you with sounds. So I think mainly Tibetan bowls and I guess other kind of like quite meditative sounds. I think it's also supposed to help with realigning your energies and helping you get like grounded during your meditation. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see. I'm very excited. I've been wanting to try that for a while. Good morning. Today's Saturday. It's officially weekend, which means that we're gonna do a bit of exploring, hopefully, this weekend. It's our second and last weekend here in Lombok. So yeah, there is a few things we want to check out, like waterfalls, and only that is gonna take us today. The waterfalls are, I think, a couple of hours drive from where we are, like scooter drive, so uncomfortable drive. Also, I realized that I didn't really pick up my camera last night to tell you about the sound bath. It was in a very cool environment. as we were like on this sort of like platform on a hill and had a really like overlooking view on the island and the ocean. It was dark, but you could see like the little boats in the sea, you could see all the lights of the city. It was very pretty. And yeah, it was very nice. I don't know if that was like me yesterday or what, but I was really struggling to connect and to really feel like fully relaxed, like in a meditative state, which usually I don't really struggle to get to. And weirdly, I noticed that the sounds, there was a lot of different sounds. I was almost finding all the different sounds a bit overstimulating, which is kind of the opposite that it's supposed to do. So I don't know what to think of it. I think I would definitely want to try it again. It was still fun, it was still cool. I freaking love the Tibetan bowl sounds. This is something that I'm obsessed with. Basically, how the guy explained it, I should have started with that, is that the vibrations from the different sounds have an impact on your nervous system and your relaxation. It's actually quite interesting and you definitely feel it. There is some types of sounds that really resonated more with my body than others. But yeah, as I was saying, we want to go and explore, do some exploring. First, we're gonna go and grab some breakfast, obviously, as per usual. I feel like I'll always start my vlogs by saying we need to go and grab some breakfast. We're halfway to the waterfall and it just like started raining like crazy. We're in a supermarket, we're taking a little break, have some snacks and then go back. We're really committed because we keep going even though it's pouring. Look at that. How are you doing, Finn?
Good. We have some roasted corn that we have to keep for the morale.
For the morale of the trip. This waterfall better be worth it. We just got back home. It was a bit of an adventure. It took us probably like 2 hours to get to the waterfall because it was just raining so much. We were getting soaked on the scooter. As much as it was a bit painful, it was also kind of fun and the views were beautiful. We could see like all the rice fields and stuff. And then as soon as we got to the place where the waterfalls were, it just stopped raining, so that was perfect. The waterfalls were just insane. It was beautiful and just like being back in the jungle and seeing like these like jungle trees and all the plants, and it was so beautiful. And then the drive back was a lot smoother because it was not raining. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling old because coming down from the bike on the way back just now, my knees hurt, my back hurt, like my knee especially. I was just like almost limping. So anyway, we're gonna go and have some dinner because we're quite hungry. I'm starving. We haven't had any lunch, just like a snack on the road, but like nothing really consistent. So I'm kind of feeling like date night and like being cute. So I wore a cute skirt. I'm not putting a whole lot of effort in my looks here because I don't know, it's not the vibe and I'm lazy to put makeup on. But I am wearing a cute little skirt where I'm gonna try and show it to you. Don't mind all the mess behind with we're messy, but wearing a cute little skirt. I like it. That makes me feel cute. So should we do it?
Let's do it.
Good morning. The priority for me this morning is to edit my vlog. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna head to a little cafe to do that because it will be nice to work from a cafe and nice to have a delicious coffee, and also because a lot of the time the Wi-Fi is actually better in cafes than it is in our, like wherever we're staying. I'm taking my little bag that I got here, and honestly this has been my favorite little companion because it's quite small, it's very practical, but you can put a lot of stuff in it. Shall I give you a little what's in my bag while traveling and working in Indonesia? You're not replying, but I will give you one. We have a little fan because this is the best trick in summer. Like I use it in France as well. As soon as it's hot or summer, I always have a fan in my bag. It's a life changer. I have hand sanitizer. I actually bought that one yesterday because I lost my other one. It's liquid. I love when they're just liquid, when it's just like sort of alcohol. I hate having the feeling of having something quite greasy on my hands. I have some tissues. Always have tissues. A pen, and some dice to play Yahtzee. Some cards that are broken, but cards to play cards. Some money, some notes. Look how pretty. This is about, I don't know, that's probably like 20 cents. Some little Ricola, because you never know if you eat something a bit too garlicky. My little butterfly clip, my sunnies, and then obviously some sunblock, protection 50, because you have to. You burn very easily here. So yeah, all of that in this tiny little bag. It's the best. And then I'm just taking a tote bag on the side to put my computer, my charger and all. We have been wondering for a good half an hour whether we were going to the beach or if we're staying here to enjoy the pool and the sunbeds, because we can't tell if it's gonna be raining or not. And yeah, we thought maybe it was safer to just stay here and enjoy the sun or the no rain while it was here, instead of like waste 15 minutes on the scooter and then only have like 15 minutes of nice weather on the beach. So yeah, a bit gutted not to be going at the beach. We kind of wanted to have like a full day there, but it is what it is. Not gonna complain. We still have a beautiful little pool. Got my little book. I think I'm gonna be doing some reading. Sorry for the sound. It's the little pool jets, which we can't turn off. I'm currently reading The Assassin's Blade from Sarah J. Maas, and this is quite outside of my usual reading range, but last year at the exact same period I read Akotar, so A Court of Stone and Roses, if you know Sarah J. Maas, is another of her series. As much as I didn't find it was like very well written or anything, but it was a very good entertainment. It was a big page turner, and I really got into the story. So that was like quite nice and like comforting and stuff. And because the last few books I've been reading have been quite heavy, very beautiful, I love them, but like quite heavy, not very happy or anything, I thought that maybe starting a new one of her series could be a nice little change, just like, you know, reading something light and easy and entertaining. Like I was feeling like a bit of a page turner. So I started The Assassin's Blade, which I think is a prequel, and then it's an 8 books series, so it's a big one. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not super into it yet. I mean, a bit more than 30% in the book, and I don't know, I'm not super into the story yet, so I don't know. I'm definitely gonna finish the book, but I don't know if I'm gonna start the series. If there is any of you guys who have read it, what do you advise me? What do you think of it? I know I have a few friends who've read that series and loved it and recommend it, and I know some people even prefer that series to Akotar. But also, I don't really know what else to read other than that. If you have any recommendations, good book recommendations of things I could read that are in the line of like what I usually read, then go for it. Please give me some recommendations if you have any, because your girl is lost. I actually moved my little day bed and I think I will just be here reading my book until it rains, I guess. We're getting ready to go for a little run. It's actually looking quite nice. It hasn't really rained. It drizzled for a bit, but it didn't really rain much in the end. And the sky is pretty clear. It's actually a bit windy, so it's gonna be perfect. The only thing is that my trainers are still quite wet from yesterday from the waterfall.